All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Merlin the Mighty's channel. Got some guests with me here. We just saw Deadpool 2, or yes. DP2, and it was a pretty good time. And I'm just going to introduce everybody. I'm Merlin, of course, behind the camera. I've got Dickey.
Hello.
Back once again. Once again, Troll and Goblin. Yes, I'm going to zoom in. Back again. 2 videos in a row. How's that?
3. We're not.
In a row?
Not in a row. No, sorry.
No.
You're right.
Yes, that's true. But you're enjoying being here. Yeah. That's good. Anyway, I love to put people on the spot, and since he hasn't been on a video in a while, I'm going to go to Dickey.
Hi.
Tell me, how did you feel about the movie?
Oh, it was really fun. It was like, I got the same kind of, like, interaction with it, I guess, as I did with Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
They both had a lot of, like, really high energy, just tons of jokes. I'll describe it the same way that I describe Ant-Man.
Okay.
The first Ant-Man movie, not Ant-Man and the Wasp, because that's not out yet.
No. Well, the trailer was there and kind of gave us an indication.
Yeah. It's not a good superhero movie, but it's a really good comedy.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, when we go further into explanation, I want you to hold on to that thought. Troll, what do you think about it?
I liked it. It was real funny. It made me laugh really hard several times. Wasn't really that easy to predict.
Okay.
Like, it surprised me a couple of times, which I gotta admit was really good.
All right. Agreed.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I'm glad I saw it. I don't know if I like it better or worse than the original, but it's still a decent movie to go see.
Okay. Goblin.
I liked it. It made me laugh. There was a lot of funny things that went on, especially a lot of things that happened just in background, like scenes as well. It was a good movie.
Awesome. And off camera, I'll say that I actually enjoyed it quite a bit as well. At the moment, I can't really say if I think I liked it more than the first one, but it's tentative. I definitely did like it, though, for sure. Yeah. But we'll switch things up, and we'll start with Goblin. So tell me more about the movie, what you like, what you didn't like, didn't expect. Tell me. Spoilers, just we'll go right into it, because there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Yeah. I was expecting to see more of Atomic Warhead like you did in the first one, where she was, but instead she was mainly there as basically ammo for them to make fun of. Well, not make fun of, but to like make a lot of jokes with. She was mainly there for a comedy sense than a hero sense.
An action sense, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool how God, what was his name? The silver dude, I can't remember his name.
Colossus?
Yeah, Colossus.
Yes.
I thought it was cool how Colossus was in it mainly to help Deadpool basically find his way after his girlfriend died. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they kind of have a good bond.
Yeah.
Anything else come to mind?
That's like driving factor for the entire story.
Vanessa dies.
Yeah, Vanessa's dead.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
His girlfriend dies.
I thought it was interesting. Because those of you who know the Deadpool character are more from like comics or video games, he has a relationship with the character of Lady Death, who is basically the Grim Reaper and Marvel Comics personification of death. And he wants to die so he can be with her, but he's Deadpool, so he can't die. That's Vanessa in this version of the character now. Now that Vanessa's dead, Deadpool wants to die and be with her, but he can't because of various reasons throughout the movie. But
yeah, well,
because of his powers and also because of other things. It was really I think they did it really well, because Vanessa's character dies, but she's still in there, and her and Deadpool's relationship still matters. It's not like at the end of Thor Ragnarok, alright, we saved the rest of our people, now we're going to go to the Earth, because Asgard isn't like a place of people. Next fucking Avengers, they're all fucking dead instantly at the start of the movie. This one, it kind of feels like it mattered more. Like, of course, it hits you right in the gut, like, when it happens, because, like, they're doing the whole thing, like, they're trying, they try desperately to say, the whole thing where they were going to try to have a baby, and all of that.
Gifts were hilarious that they gave each other.
So yeah, that's. I was hoping that wouldn't happen in this one, because Sequel, he's got a girlfriend. What's going to happen to her? Of course, in the sequel, she gets killed. I hope they weren't going to do that, but they found a way to do that and still do it really well.
All right.
Cable is exactly like he is in the comics. He's exactly the basic bitch of
tough guy
of
90s.
Of Rob, what the fuck's his name?
Josh Brolin?
No, comic book creator.
Oh, Rob Liefeld?
Rob Liefeld. He's a fucking Rob Liefeld character brought stunningly to life.
Absolutely.
And he's exactly like that. This is Cable in a nutshell. And it's almost,
Yeah?
He's my least favorite part of the movie.
Really?
As well as he does, Josh Brolin is doing his fucking damnedest to make you care about this guy. He's doing everything. He's even cracking a joke or two,
which Cable never does. Not really.
But it's not enough. I still cannot.
You can't get behind Cable.
No. Even when he saves
Deadpool, you have to
Deadpool,
kill someone who's still innocent.
no, it's not even that. I understand his reasoning for doing it. He wants to kill this guy when he's a kid, so he won't grow up and murder his family. I completely get that. And they do this really cool thing where he brings his girl's scorched teddy bear with him, covered in her blood, so he knows if he did it right, the bear will no longer be destroyed. It's really clever, and it was really cool how they did that. I get everything about this character. I can understand why he does that. I can understand everything he's doing. But no, I can't get behind Cable. It's exactly like all times beforehand. Cable's just this. He is 90s comic books personified.
Cable really is just the Space Marine. He really is. He's a stone cold, angry guy.
No, the Doom Marine from Doom has more personality than this guy.
I mean, the only thing I know, I'll admit I'm not a diehard Cable fan, but the only impression I've really ever gotten from anything I have read or watched with him in it is that he's just really angry. He's really angry, he's serious, which is why he's a good foil for Deadpool.
I guess, but no, I think Deadpool bounces off everyone else in this movie better, too.
Interesting.
Him and Domino bounce off each other really well. Him, Vanessa, him and the kid. Fire Fist.
Fire Fist.
Terrible.
Well...
every other character in this movie, Deadpool is really well. Domino really well too. Because Domino is a lot more sane than Deadpool is, but nothing affects her resolve or calm. She walks in on the creepiest, craziest shit, and she's like, it's fine. But yeah, so there's that. Movie's really, really funny. I love all the characters. If you were getting really attached to that team that Deadpool was building when...
in the trailer? The X-Force. That was...
They lasted 2.3 seconds.
Yeah.
No, it did provide some really funny cameos, a couple good scenes, definitely, but...
I fucking looked over at you. I was like, is that Brad Pitt?
There's an invisible character.
The Vanisher.
Named the Vanisher. And you only see him... once. You only see his face once when he gets electrocuted. It's fucking Brad Pitt.
I think, I feel like that it's one of the things about this movie that I really liked is that I think maybe even more than the first one, there were just a lot of little references to things, just pop culture or comic book stuff that I liked. And I think the Vanisher, if I remember correctly, is a X-Men character from
all of them are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
I know for a fact Bedlam was, but and I'm Shatterstar, but I guarantee you all of them are.
So the guy from Mojo World, I'm like, that would be a great place to bring Mojo in, would be through a Deadpool movie. I'm like, it wouldn't work with the regular X-Men in this universe, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but oddly enough, I think this weird comedy movie does some of the best versions, or the most faithful adaptations of some of these characters. Juggernaut in this movie is fucking Juggernaut. He is Juggernaut all the way. If you know anything about Juggernaut, he is in this movie. Colossus, even though they pipe him up to this bizarre paladin standard, he's still a lot more like Colossus than you get in all the other movies.
Well, he has personality in the first couple.
They let him talk. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just a background character that didn't really do much.
And unlike in the other X-Men movies, he was made out to look fat, but in this one he was actually made out to look muscular.
Yeah, he's muscular in the other
He
ones.
was. They just didn't CGI him or anything.
The only one you ever see him, he's in the second one for no time whatsoever, and then he's in the third one in every fight scene, but they never let him say anything.
Yeah, that was a shame, actually.
You get to see a lot more X-Men in this movie. For
Yes.
a split fucking second.
Yeah, all the references. All the studio cut us a break. Where are the real X-Men? Why are they never here? And they have that scene where they're just like all
Where they're
there.
all in one room, and like Beast slowly closes the door before Deadpool can notice them.
It was so scary. Though I guess, where would that fit in the timeline? Because they weren't the original X-Men cast, right? Except for Beast. Wasn't it Kelsey Grammer?
It might have been. I don't know.
It was just so brief for a second.
Yeah, it was so brief to tell if it was any of the original.
Because it's one of those things where this is actually one of those movies where if you're literally not paying attention every second, you might miss something. Because I was like, I think my attention was diverted like to one part of the screen when that happened, so I didn't get a chance to like absorb all the X-Men that were there. And also, maybe it's fortunate, but the Basic Instinct scene with the CGI growing legs, that scene. I missed that. Maybe that's a blessing. I don't know.
They show it.
I was like,
they
oh
totally
man.
Show it.
Which I mean, this movie definitely is trying to push the boundaries of what you can get away with the raunchy comedy for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing like basically if you ever want to see Vanessa again, he has to like give a fuck about other people and shit. Apparently,
yeah,
in order to get into like whatever
and be very close to death.
Well, he was close to death several times, but he couldn't get to her. That's because he wasn't
dead.
Well, no,
and also because he didn't have like a heart on the good side or the right side or whatever.
Yeah, they are giving his character somewhere to grow, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know. I guess because the first movie was just so steeped in like the meta humor of Deadpool.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I kind of suspected this would be a problem. There was a part of me that kind of wanted the second movie to be a little more serious because they'd kind of have to be. They couldn't simply do the same thing twice.
Right.
But it's kind of hard to pull that off. And I think that some of the dramatic scenes work, but I cannot honestly say that like I was ever fully invested because I was always waiting for that next joke.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's
they're
Deadpool.
really funny.
That's most of them were really funny. But that's maybe one reason why I've never been able to typically get with the Deadpool character because if I want to be invested in the story, even if it's a fun
also in the comics, he's a far worse person.
They made him a much better character morally in this movie, for sure, in these movies.
Also, do not try to make sense of the X-Men movie timeline.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
They're fucking gone.
I was like, oh yeah, well, the fixings at the end were my favorite scene. Like at the after credit scene?
Yeah, there are a couple extra credit scenes. One where Negasonic Teenage Warhead and her girlfriend, whose name I can't remember, but Deadpool does.
Is it Yumiko is her real name? I don't know. Yumiko?
I think so.
They somehow fix Cable's time travel device, and Deadpool uses to first of all save his girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Girlfriend, fiance, yeah.
And then he keeps going back. He kills the Deadpool from
X-Men Origins
Wolverine in a hilarious manner.
He was like, no scratch, just tie up loose ends. Bang, 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 bang.
And then he kills Ryan Reynolds before he agrees to be in
Green Lantern.
There is no after credit scene, but still do it for a funny little thing at the a funny little song at the end about Juggernaut.
Yeah. They worked the meta Juggernaut song, and that was pretty great.
Dear God, Juggernaut comes out of nowhere, and they do him better than any other thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, actually, because I mean, even in the cartoons, he's kind of corny.
Yeah,
a little bit.
But this one, he's totally Juggernaut. He's this big, angry bastard. I think he actually did like the kid, too.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because he's like, nah, kid, I got you. I'm saving you. Yeah, let's go kill this fucking guy. Torture the kid. I'm like...
No, there was...
Well, he had to turn him back. If it wasn't been for him pulling that lever, he wouldn't have been able to get out.
Yeah, I know. But, like, I do kind of like, because you think that Deadpool would just run off. It's like, no. Deadpool's going to go help him murder this fucking guy.
Yeah.
One thing I was thinking about that when that happened, though, is that it was a prison for mutants, and Juggernaut's not a mutant. At least not in the comics.
I mean, he would probably be sent to one of those prisons.
I know, and that's kind of a nitpick, and I know that they haven't established magic much in the X-Men
outside
movies.
Of the comics,
the Gem of Sitarok.
Outside of the comics and the original animated series, whenever they do Juggernaut, they explain he has some sort of mutant thing. Sometimes they're like, he used magic to activate his mutant gene. I'm like, okay.
Like, but I know. I just feel like there could have been a reference. I don't know, that minor thing, but I was.
He's in the X-Men universe. He has powers. He's a mutant.
No, he got his powers from the Gem of Sitarok.
In the movie universe.
Yeah, that works. I mean, it's no biggie. I guess technically, if it's in the same timeline, he's still the same Juggernaut bitch character.
He definitely isn't, because he doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's because the voice wasn't even
The
the same.
voice is different. He's a lot bigger. You didn't see the same at all. They were like, "Fuck it, we're just going to do Juggernaut how we want to do Juggernaut." Pretty much the same thing with Colossus.
Pretty much. I did like the fact they kind of teased, Colossus is at least homosexual tendencies from the Ultimate Universe, and they got like this.
What, when he shoved the
No,
paracord
no,
up
no,
his
no, 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 nothing quite. No, not well.
That was
No,
hilarious.
that was extreme. But no, just the whole like kind of almost like bromance thing they got going on with him and Deadpool. It's kind of jokey, but it's also.
Oh, yeah, when
I have Vanessa's last words to Deadpool. He's like, "Don't fuck Ellis." She's like, "Don't fuck Colossus." Like, what? Oh, maybe they'll go that route. Negasonic is a lesbian in this one.
Yeah, that was
Deadpool's
cool.
never been what one would call straight.
No, I don't think so. Definitely not. But yeah, I thought it landed pretty well. It was pretty funny. The one thing I was curious about. They're still hinting Essex because that's where the kid was held, is in that orphanage where they were torturing mutants. And I'm just waiting for Mr. Sinister to be built up. Maybe in the next Deadpool movie.
Well, they have Cable now, and Cable and Deadpool together. Who else do they fight?
I guess Apocalypse, but he's already dead.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Which
So that's who's left.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Sinister and maybe Strife.
Yeah, maybe, if they continue down the route. I know that with Disney buying the X-Men, who knows what will happen to this universe, but I'm sure they'll find a way to keep Deadpool going.
Oh, I didn't know that Disney bought X-Men.
Yeah.
Disney bought Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought Fox, so that meant that means that the...
In all fairness, Fox have been making shitty movies for a long time, so it was bound to happen.
Yeah, their movies, just in general, I think they've had a lot of misses. It's been inconsistent, but
They've
with the
mangled
X-Men...
X-Men a lot. Like, look at X-Men 3. There was no reason for X-Men 3. Why did they do that?
No, I mean, the X-Men movies have just been very mixed. I mean, there have been some really good ones, some kind of okay ones, some bad ones.
No, they've been... I guess recently there have been a few okay ones, but before there was good and shit.
Let's see. I mean, you had 1 and 2, which were good.
3 which was
really
awful.
bad. Wolverine, the first one was terrible.
Second one was pretty good.
Second one was pretty good. First Class was all right.
Okay.
Was okay.
First Class was the first okay one.
It was okay. Yeah. That's the one that got me feeling like they were saving the franchise again.
Then Days of Future Past was awesome.
That was awesome.
I like who they have played as Xavier in those. That was pretty cool actor.
He's a good actor.
No Patrick Stewart though.
No, but who could be though? Who could be?
I did want the old, because at the end of Days of Future Past, you see all the like
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
No, Ian McKellen as Magneto. Yes.
No, Ian McKellen as Patrick Stewart.
Oh, Ian McKellen as Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, they're like best friends in real life.
Oh yeah, that's the chemistry too.
Yeah.
Definitely. You can't fake that. But I mean, once again, they're pretty old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted them to do one more movie when the old cast face off against Apocalypse. I thought this was leading to it because in Days of Future Past, you see the future he goes back to where all like the older mutants are back together and shit. I want them to fight Apocalypse, have that be their last movie.
Well,
because this whole prequel shit, they ain't going to.
I know you were so attached to that original cast, man.
Like Age of Apocalypse, that was not the best movie. I don't see how they're going to keep this up. I really don't. With like the old cast, like going through the past, I don't see that working.
No, going to the past. No, they'll have to either keep going. Well, I believe that the Phoenix movie is the last X-Men one we're going to get for sure under Fox's original production, and then after that, there might be a massive change. So we'll see. I mean, I kind of liked Apocalypse, but I looked at that as just kind of like this is the dumb comic book stuff that I would imagine I'd be watching if it was a comic book. Like I didn't take it that seriously.
And then Logan was an excellent movie, but completely fucks up anything that made sense about the X-Men timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that might have just been like an alternate universe sort of thing.
Who knows? Like, it's really hard to... Like I said earlier, do not try to make sense out of any of the X-Men timelines.
Yeah, I think after Days of Future Past, that kind of was like, wait, when do things take place now?
Yeah. But,
all right, guys, well, we're running kind of low on battery power, so any final thoughts on the movie? You didn't say too much, Dickey?
Nah.
You're tired, but...
Yeah, I'm... No, yeah, it was a really good movie.
Good movie.
Definitely go and recommend it.
Recommend it for sure.
Probably a solid B+.
B+?
B+ or A.
Sounds about right. Okay. All right. Troll?
I'll buy it on Blu-ray.
Buy it on Blu-ray.
When it comes out. I really liked it. It's worth seeing. I can't wait to see it again so I can try to catch some stuff I missed the first time around.
Oh, definitely.
I'd love to see like some of the behind-the-scenes shit in this one. That's definitely going to be fun. I hope there's an entire featurette involving that one door closing.
Yes, I'm like, oh man, they had them all in scene just for makeup for that one scene.
Because from what I could see, they did get the actors in. It wasn't just extras dressed up.
No, it was the actors there.
And they might have done what they did in the post-credit scene with the Wolverine Origins.
Maybe.
And just superimposed, like, the action of closing the door with the actors.
It would be great to see.
Possibly.
It would be great to see Hugh Jackman, the actor, in one of these Deadpool movies, just to make like a quick cameo or something. Because they keep referencing him all the time, which I think is hilarious.
Well, yeah, like it's almost if he gives him another line. Well, I don't know.
Just comes in, kicks Deadpool in the balls, and walks away or some shit.
Probably. He's a pretty cool guy. I think Jackman said he would come back for an Avengers movie. That's all he said so far. He said he's basically done with the Wolverine character.
Yeah, that's totally fair. He's been doing
doesn't want to work.
like 20 years.
He wants to eat normal food, not work out.
He's like
9 hours a day.
50 years old and trying to be ripped all the time. It's probably hard.
Yeah.
But Goblin, final thoughts before me?
It was a good movie. Definitely go see it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think it's probably like in that B+, A- range. I think it was really fun, good time. I would definitely want to watch it again just to catch a lot of the references for sure.
Yeah, same. And I think, like, analyze it a little bit more. Because, like, I definitely caught myself, like, getting teared up a little bit at a few points. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think that if there's one thing about this movie which is definitely worth discussing, I think it's just the clash of the tone. Because which is kind of like Deadpool's character. It is mostly a comedy, but when it goes kind of serious,
there's some moments where they go for your heart and squeeze.
And I'll be honest, I wasn't really ready for it. I'm like, is this another joke coming? And like, no, they actually go for some really like
heavy
stuff, and it's like, what?
It'd also be really cool if Negasonic Teenage Warhead and her girlfriend showed up in actual X-Men movies.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of them.
I liked what's her name's whip. It was all electric.
Yeah, we only saw them fight in one scene.
You only saw them fight in like one scene, really.
I didn't even think she was an X-Men in the beginning. I thought she was just some random person.
She might have been a student.
She was just some girl that you met at the end of the line.
Maybe. But
Negasoni's power seem to be cool, though. Now she seems to be able to generate like some sort of force field around her, or protect her from like when Fire Fist hit her in the beginning.
Yeah.
That sent her flying.
Yeah, but she was fine afterwards because I think
she tanked it very well.
I think she's able to create like some sort of force or something. She's really cool. I want to see her more.
Yeah, she's a cool character.
And she's not bald.
X-Force?
Yeah,
it's true. She does kind of have to do that in order to...
That's true. She does make the insignia of the X-Force.
All right, say your final thoughts there, Merlin.
Oh, I basically did. We didn't really talk about it too much, but I actually really liked Domino. I liked the fact that she was really plucky and upbeat. And there was a minor controversy, I guess, that she was cast as black because Domino's like got the chalky white skin.
Well, she was tattooed.
And I figured that, but some people were like giving some minor controversy about that. But I thought this girl was great.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic.
Hopefully they just cast her because she was good at playing the part because she really was.
Yeah, I mean that's how I looked at it. I think she was actually one of my favorite parts about the movie. But yeah, Cable was pretty cool. I think you only could do so much with him, and I thought it was kind of funny.
Josh was trying so hard.
And it's funny because I realized that he plays Cable and Thanos very similarly, but with Thanos he just has much more to work with. Which is weird because Thanos is kind of a stock character in a lot of ways, but they just gave him much better dialogue to work with.
Gave him a lot of backstory and stuff.
And he did that.
There's only so much they can give you for Cable.
Yeah.
No, only so much.
He probably looked at the Thanos script. And he read through it, and I'm like, "This is great. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna bring this to Thanos." And then he picks up the Cable script, and he looks through, and he's like, "What the fuck can I do with this?"
Just gotta be shit on
give
my
me
ring.
the comics. Maybe I can get something from comics. Are those supposed to be feet?
Yeah, guys. But yeah, basically, in short, it was a good time. If you liked the first one, definitely check this one out. Good times.
Yeah.
All right, everybody say goodbye.
See you guys.
Join us, Dickey. Hopefully more again.
Heck yeah.
Troll, Goblin, and stay magical, everybody.